Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. You made it through another week. Hallelujah. Yeah, I can talk. Are you having problems speaking? Are you having problems finding the right words to say? Are you losing things? Don't know what day it is? And any of a whole bunch of other things? Crazy times. I've heard so many stories in the last week, and I've experienced so many things in the last week. Crazy times. Meteor showers, solar storms, this last super moon, full moon, sturgeon moon. The earth is going through all these birth pangs. Just like, okay, and then throw in humans. Everybody's losing their minds. But what's happening is all these energies and the planetary alignments too are bringing out our true selves. So if people haven't dealt with something, if they haven't released some things, that stuff's coming through. And you might be losing friends or family members. And I mean physically losing them, they're leveling up, or they're just falling away from you. If somebody is falling away from you or pushing themselves away from you, thank you, church bells, for the affirmation. Let them go. I was talking to somebody yesterday about someone in their life just kind of losing her mind. And that is that person's journey, okay? It's not yours. There's nothing you can do. You can show support and send them love from afar. But everybody's on their own journey. So let them be on their journey, okay? There's nothing you can do about it. I'm on my journey. You're on your journey. Not everybody is here to rise up into the high frequency. It's a choice we make every day. Every day. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. I ramble on and on about whatever my guides are telling me needs to get out into the ether. And then we have 3 stacks. That's why it's called Pick a Stack. You get to pick one, or you can pick 2, or you can pick all 3. Today, stack number 1 is going to be a reading from the Chakra Reading Deck. That is going to have a crystal. Stack number 2 is Wing, Hoof, and Paw. That is going to have a crystal. And stack number 3 is going to be a reading from Beyond Lemuria. And guess what? That comes with a crystal too. Each one comes with a crystal. Each one kind of tells a story. A lot of times there's a story or a theme running through all 3. So I highly recommend you listen to the whole video. You don't have to watch me. It's just me sitting here, okay? When I listen to my own videos, which I do after I record them, I'm usually making soap or incense, or, I'm doing something. So I don't always watch the video. You can do that too. We are starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain singing bell. This is a crystal bell. It's called a bell because it has a handle. It's not a bowl. I love this bell. And as we learned with the last crystal bell, you have to be so careful because where the handle is attached can come apart. Yeah, I missed that gold bell. Joy, I know you're watching, and I know you missed the gold bell too. I still have it. It's not the same though. When the handle came off, it changed the whole tone. Are you ready for Pick a Stack? Let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, your crystal is going to be the fabulous amethyst. Now, I love amethyst, and I think my favorites, well, okay, can I have just one favorite? No. I love the red amethyst. It's got iron in it, and it gives it that red color, but it just feels like magical to me. But then I like the super grapey amethyst, that deep purple, like this one. Super grapey. Amethyst opens up your crown chakra. It's the same color as my hair. I don't know if you can tell, my hair is actually purple, but it's dark purple. It's super grapey. And the color is called Grape Expectations. So I have a degree in English, so the Grape Expectations made me laugh. It's like, that's my color. There's, the literary connection, and then it's grapey. It's like perfect. So this amethyst is a master healer. It opens the crown chakra or energizes the crown chakra. It has a high frequency vibration. It's great for meditating. It's great for lifting yourself up. I have a big one in the shop by the cash register. I have a big one in the healing room. I have several big amethysts in my house. This is a really good size though too, because it's more mobile. And look at that color. It's also more affordable than the really big ones. But the color is amazing. Oh, if I could eat this, I totally would. So that is up here. It's the higher chakras. It can also be Soul Star, which is out there. So we're starting off our reading today with high frequency. And let's see what the chakra reading card deck brings us. Chakra reading card deck by Rachel Sharman. Okay, Spirit Guides, what do our stack 1 people need to know today? What do we need to know today? I'm guessing that's the one. Card number 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is halfway through, between 1 and 10, but it's also a change card. But this is the card of truth. Truth. This is blue, so throat chakra. 23. Truth. You have called this card into your awareness today as a reminder that the divine truth of the universe is pulsing through you at all times. There is truth in each moment. However, the challenge is to unravel this truth and understand what it means to you. Everyone has their own perception of the truth, their own personal understanding, and it is not always going to be the same as yours. Isn't that true? We could have 10 people who witness an event, and they give their interpretation of the event, their truth of the event, to an 11th person. And every single account will be different in some way. Think about a traffic accident. Those 10 people are going to see things from a different perspective, not just based on where they're standing at the time, but also their life experiences. They're going to pick up on different things because of who they are. But all of those perceptions are truth, because this one's my truth, that one's your truth, that one's that person's truth. It's just the perspective is different. You are encouraged to connect and become aware of your truth in a particular situation. So whatever you asked about, they're asking you to look at your truth. It is time to trust and believe in yourself and connect, follow, and express the truth that resonates deeply in your heart. You are constantly being guided to listen to the truth of your soul, and now it is time to truly believe and action this truth. You could be feeling confused due to taking on someone else's point of view or their personal truth regarding a situation. Now you are being encouraged to reassess their view and find the truth that resonates for you. As the saying goes, the truth shall set you free. Once you share your truth, you will definitely feel a lot lighter and more at peace. You may be holding back the truth from someone to avoid hurting their feelings. It is now time to open up and be honest with yourself and this person and find a way to share your truth in a calm and loving manner. It is very important that you share from your heart and honor how you feel so you are not swayed by how the other person receives your truth or how they react. This is not on you, okay? How somebody else reacts to your truth has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. So don't worry about what their reaction is. Speak your truth honestly and calmly. And if you can remove yourself emotionally and just state facts, it's even better. And when they react, don't react emotionally. Just look at the facts. Remove yourself emotionally, but keep stating your truth and do not be swayed by their reaction. Okay? You know, I'm feeling like I need to send my video to somebody because this is exactly what we were talking about yesterday. So many times we don't say something, or we say something in a certain way because we don't want to hurt that other person's feelings. You need to speak your truth. You are not responsible for everybody else and everybody else's feelings. You're not. If somebody is offended or hurt by what you say, even though you're just stating facts, that's on them, okay? And right now, people's true selves are coming out. So you're going to get to see, is that person, are they supportive of me? Are they a true friend? Are they going to lift me up? Are they going to be, oh, okay, that's your point of view? Are they going to be objective? I'm hoping they will be. But if they're not and they fly off the handle, again, not your responsibility. Oof. You might want to have some amethyst with you when you speak your truth to this person. And probably something grounding too. You know, something like obsidian or black tourmaline or shungite, onyx, hematite. Just be on the safe side. That was stack number 1. Let's move on to stack number 2. If you chose stack number 2, you are going to get a reading from the Wing, Hoof, and Paw deck. But first, let's talk about your stone or crystal. Today, it's Septarian. Now, Septarian is awesome. This comes from Utah, the Utah area. And this is actually mud. It's hardened mud. And when water and minerals is inside there, it can create sparklies. Oh, are we going to be sparkly in there? This one's broken open so you can see. It's almost like fuzzy sparkles, if there's such a thing. Fuzzy sparkles. This is called a dragon's egg because of the shape. It's egg-shaped, and then it has the geode center. So it's kind of like a Cadbury cream egg. Here's the yummy inside. Here's the chocolatey coating. That sounds good. So Septarian, also known as the Dragonstone, it's composed of different minerals and crystals. Sometimes, this one doesn't really have any, but sometimes they have like a yellowish sparkly crystal, which tends to be calcite. Sometimes there can even be pyrite in here. This is really good for the root chakra. So remember in stack number 1, we had the fabulous grapey amethyst. And I said, when you speak your truth, you should have something grounding. Well, this would be something grounding. Think about mud. It's Mama Earth. It's like flesh of Mama Earth. Grounding, Septarian. It is really good for protection on the physical, emotional, and etheric levels. So if you want a pretty protection piece, this is a pretty protection piece. It's also good for helping you with self-confidence. So if you are, you need confidence with work, or maybe you're an artist and you want to, get your artwork going, this would be a nice piece to have in your work area. Physically, this can also help alleviate pain, assist in the treatment of gout, and support cellular regeneration. Yeah, who doesn't need that? So let's just, hold on to that. Good thing to hold while you're sitting there watching a movie or playing on your game system. Have it in your lap. Put it in your work area. Put it next to your bed. Yeah. Septarian. All right, so let's move on to your reading. So in stack number 2, we need grounding. So, spirit guides. What do our stack 2 people need to know today? What little baby animals do you have for us? Because this deck is all about baby animals. Baby animals. So 2 came out. And at first I asked my guides in my head, okay, which one? And they went, both. Okay. So the top one is card number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. This is about new beginnings. And it's the little mouse card. It's the little baby mouse. It's a little baby mouse, and it says noticing. And the second card is card number 28. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. These are both 10s. 10 is the divine. 1 is new beginnings. Divine new beginnings. This card is the coyote. And it says perspective. Coyote card. So let's see what the book says about the mouse and the coyote. The mouse says, what holds your attention right now? Mouse has the gift of noticing and honoring all the little things, especially the details. Mouse notices all and is able to honor the small things. With his twitching pink nose and big ears, Mouse encourages your little one, that is your young version of yourself, to know it's safe to slow down, to notice, to listen deeply, to pay attention to the details that might be slipping through your awareness. Somewhere in the minutia of your life is a remarkable gift that your sweet child knows well. Once upon a time, is really here and now. It's time to live that real life fairy tale. Oh, you know, because of the way the world is right now, a lot of us are focusing on what's going on out there instead of paying attention to all the little things in here or in our lives. I don't know about you, but manifesting is like super powerful right now. So be careful what you think. Oh my Lord. You know, one of my favorite things is to go thrift shopping because I never know what I'm going to find, right? I went yesterday and I scored so huge. Like, okay, universe, I did say I wanted these things, and then boom, there they are in a thrift store, brand new in the package for smoking deals. Thank you. To me, that's one of the little details. Other details are like, okay, all this stuff is going on out there, but am I paying attention to what's going on here? Am I paying attention to my body, my spirit, the little miracles that are going on in my life right now, all the time? That the right person comes in at the right time into my store, or that I run into the right person at the grocery store, or the other day I found something in the store that hadn't been there before, and I bought one and I tried it, and I got to go back and I got to buy a whole bunch more because, oh my God, that stuff was amazing. The universe just leading us into certain places at certain times so we can get that thing, meet that person, or whatever it is. Pay attention to the details. Call the mouse in. And then we're going to call in the coyote. The coyote. Coyote knows how to protect you with the wily wisdom that everything is sacred, yet nothing is sacred. Okay, they use the word wily, and I thought of Wile E. Coyote on the Roadrunner cartoon. Oh, is there going to be an Acme rocket in your life? Everything is sacred, yet nothing is sacred. Both are true. You cannot take yourself or your current situation too seriously. They mean everything and nothing at the same time. This means you have the freedom to give your devotion over to any particular cause or concern, but also realize that at any given moment, that cause or concern can be turned upside down and rendered meaningless. This is so true. I've been going through this in my head over and over again the last, I don't know how many months. John Mellencamp, back in the day, one of his albums is called Nothing Matters and What If It Did? Think about that. Nothing matters. And what if it did? It's a powerful statement. The little one inside you needs the comfort of knowing that life is the ultimate trickster. Maintain a sense of humor, an awareness of illusion, and a perspective on the grand, multidimensional nature of reality. It can keep you from getting overly attached to any one outcome, which is really important. Do not get attached to outcomes. Expectations, they just set you up for not for failure, for disappointment. This deck is all about your inner child. The inner child can have fun, but also needs to know that, like the book said, everything is sacred, but nothing is sacred. I mean, don't tie yourself to the sacredness of it, because then you lose that sacredness. Does that make any sense? When you tie yourself to the sacredness of something, it kind of loses its value. So let it be free. It's like caging an animal. Yeah, don't do it. Mouse. So pay attention to the little things. And the coyote, the trickster. Everything is sacred and nothing is sacred. Don't take life so seriously, guys. Especially what's going on out there. It's all just a movie. I want to say another word, but I'm going to pass on that naughty word. Even though I said it last week in the video. Can you feel the changes? We've had timeline shifts. Oh my goodness, we've had timeline shifts. I can feel them. Not everybody is going to the timeline that you're going to. Keep that in mind. All right, that was stack number 2. Let's move on to stack number 3. You're going to get a reading from the fabulous Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. And before we start, we're going to talk about the crystal that goes with this deck. I know it's a shocker, but I picked a fabulous Lemurian quartz. I'm going to see if I can show you the record keeper. I want you to look at that side right there below my finger. Can you see the lines? Get off my face. There we go. Can you see the lines? This is a record keeper. It's a fabulous, there we go. There. See those lines? They're horizontal lines. This is a fabulous Lemurian. It's a record keeper. Great to meditate with. When you meditate with that, you talk to the crystal. I usually go inside the crystal and talk to it from inside and just ask the crystal, what can you share with me? What do I need to know? Just ask one question at a time. What do I need to know today? Those are record keepers, and they hold lots of data, lots and lots of data. Very high frequency. Third eye, crown, soul star chakras. Master healers. But record keepers. Knowledge, wisdom. Information. What do the Lemurians want us to know today? Just one? Okay. Card number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 is all about abundance. And it's also the number of humanity. Awakened awareness. Awakened awareness. Awakened awareness. Physical reality is the tip of the iceberg. The tapestry we see at surface level is just a fraction of what is going on beyond. Awakened awareness can take place when we start to look between the lines at recurring themes, aspects, and symbols that gain our intuitive attention. These are keys to a hidden, overarching plan and a greater weaving. This oracle speaks to the deeper nature behind all we can know with our eyes and minds. Also known as the matrix or the veil, once discovered, it is so easy to get lost in it. We are conditioned to be disoriented in our physical reality, so that anything outside of it becomes unfathomable. Think about that. Think about it within ourselves and within all the people that we know. We become disoriented in our physical reality so that anything outside of it becomes unfathomable. Think about these people that are like, no, all that stuff that you're doing is bad. I don't understand any of it, so it must be bad. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Thus, we seek a framework that parallels the nature of the laws of this limiting place. And yet, there is a lot more going on, and our awakening awareness would like us to stretch our consciousness to grasp it. This awareness activates our intuitive system, helps us navigate what is true, and supports us in becoming more sovereign and empowered. It helps us become stronger because we understand that there's more to this life, this reality, than just this physical plane. And somebody doesn't want me to talk. Excuse me. So we become more empowered and stronger when we see beyond the veil, when we use our intuition, our third eye, our crown chakra. Yeah. Okay. When we teach others that there's more than just this third dimensional reality, a lot of times we can get attacked. We can get psychically attacked. And a lot of the people that are closed off to this type of thing, that there's more than just this physical reality, they're like, la, 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 I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. They get attacked when they start looking into it and then they give up. Or if they see this in their child or grandchild, they squash it. I know somebody right now who's dealing with that their grandchild is so intuitive at 5 years old. This kid knows about chakras and all kinds of stuff, and guess what? Nobody taught him. He came with it. And one of his parents is squashing that. That is not the parent's job. As parents, our job is to encourage a more spiritual being in our children. Just because you're scared of it doesn't mean you should squash that in another person. That is being ensnared in the matrix. Nope, can't have that, can't have that. So they squash it. So running away or distracting ourselves offers short-term relief from this expanding awareness. But you know what? You can run as much as you want. You can't hide, because this is where we're all headed, is being aware. Not woke. That is something totally different. Okay? That is not even close to being aware of these higher dimensions. Woke is low energy, low frequency. Aware and intuitive is up here, higher frequencies. So society is coated with a layer of conformity. The idea of that's just the way things are done roadblocks questions when things may be out of alignment. But as we step free and awaken, we gain a more holistic approach to consciousness and come to know ourselves more deeply. I've learned more in the last 6 years since my son leveled up than I did the whole time I was in college. Because first of all, this is more important information, and it's this way. It's learning this way. It's not learning 3D. Learning our fake history means absolutely nothing, but learning something about my highest self, or knowing that I'm much more powerful than I was taught, that's important. We can then take things into our own hands and make changes in the world. thus regaining energy, choice, and abundance that is rightfully ours. As we wriggle into the revelations of freedom, we can't help but awaken those around us. I tell people all the time, we can't change somebody else. Don't even try to change somebody else. Be the best version of you can be. Be that shining beacon, that lighthouse. And then people will come to you and say, okay, I'm curious. What are you doing? Why are you happy? Why do you seem to glow? Why does the light always find you? I mean, look at this. Look at the light right here. I've been watching it the whole time I'm doing this video. That is not the sun right there. The sun is actually behind that wall quite a ways. But the light always finds me. Why? Because I keep my frequency high. I don't let the crap that's going on out there in the world get me down. Because you know what? All that stuff out there, it means nothing. It means nothing. It's a bad movie. I wouldn't pay to see that movie. Although the people watching is pretty hilarious. Just saying. Watching people watch that movie, yeah. Don't get your undies in a bunch. It's one of my spirit guides that just said that. He thinks he's funny. Don't get your undies in a bunch about what's going on out there. Because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because all of this has already been written. It's already happened. We're just going through the motions. We already know the end of this. It's just you've forgotten. This is why we came here. Right now, this time in civilization and humanity is why we came here. We chose to come here. Don't think this was an accident. Don't think, oh, what's happening, blah, 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 blah. You chose to come here because you wanted a first row seat. Okay? So sit in that first row, grab your popcorn, or if you're me, chocolate, and enjoy the show. People watch. Do whatever makes you happy. Dye your hair, paint your nails, play with your puppies and kitties and horses and whatever other critters. Play with your kids or your grandkids. Do things that make you happy, okay? And your family happy. Go to the beach. Go roll in the grass. Ride your bikes. Go kayaking. Swim with dolphins. Go hot air ballooning. Those are the things that matter. Hang out with your family and your friends. Or just be alone. I actually enjoy being alone. Talk to the sun, talk to the moon, talk to the trees and the plants and the rocks. Just be and enjoy. Be aware. That was stack number 3. Okay. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I love you. I send you my love. I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things because I know you're worthy. And I know you deserve all good things. Get in receive mode, baby. All the good stuff's coming. Focus on that instead of all that crap that's going on out there in the world, that bad movie. Let it go. Have a blessed day, my beautiful soul family. Mwah. You'll see me again soon. Namaste.